So how far have you traveled to retrieve a lost phone? Or maybe you forgot your phone and you went off and you immediately had to turn around to go back and get it. How far would you go? I am shocked what most people said.
Yeah, I think our phone is essential. I've come to work many times, turned around, went back and got my cell phone.
Like, it doesn't matter how far it is.
Exactly, it doesn't.
In my opinion, I would go get it. But most people, when they were asked, said max 10 minutes.
They're way off. There's no way that that's accurate. Maximum 10 minutes.
1999? Like, what do you mean? Like, I wouldn't be able to function. So
I guess it depends on the person. Like my wife, for instance, sometimes she will accidentally leave her cell phone in the house and she's going off to do errands. And she's like, well, whatever. Yeah. She's just que sera. For me, I have to have it.
Yeah.
Because mine is like a combination wallet, cell phone. I have my cards in it. So absolutely it's essential.
Well, I just think that, again, this is grossly underestimated, saying 10 minutes. So I'd be curious from you. When has this happened to you? It happens to everyone on the planet.
Sure.
So when you have lost your phone or you forgot it and you had to turn around to go back, what was the scenario and how far did you drive? Like, how much time did it take you? We talked to our friend Randy and he said that he left it in San Francisco. He thought he did. And he was in his car here in Sacramento. He just decided to go all the way back to the city to get his phone to look for it. And then it started ringing. It was under his seat
right.
the whole time in the car.
That
always something like that. Always.
I know. Yeah. I've done that. My wife's done that many a time. So I'll call her phone and she goes, oh, it's in my purse. Sorry. We're looking everywhere for it. Oh, it's in my purse. We had a couple people. One lady said she traveled 2 hours from a movie theater. She left it in a movie theater and she traveled 2 hours to go get it. And because the security, they wouldn't mail it to her. One lady, she left it at the beach because she put down her dog. They were playing with their dog at the beach. She left it there at the beach. Oh my gosh.
What about you? These are listeners that are saying that. That's hilarious.
This is what people are saying on Facebook. So, yeah, we're curious. How long would you travel? Rick said 40 minutes to a Lincoln gas station. He found it on the ground by a pump where he was getting gas. Can you imagine that?
Like it fell out of his pocket.
Yeah, I wonder if people saw it and they're like, well, I'll just leave it there.
I feel like that's the nice thing to do, though. Public service announcement. If you find something like that, unless it's going to get stolen, leave it. Because someone's going to retrace it. Don't pick it up and move it and turn it in.
I remember just in the past year, you've had like at least two stories of forgetting your cell phone at the airport, right?
Once my boyfriend Sean, I was dropping him off at the airport for a flight, and then I'm almost all the way back to my house on 65, taking the exit to Rockland, and I hear another ring in the car, and he had left his phone in your car to catch a flight. So I turned around, sped back to Sacramento Airport, but I had no way to call him.
Right. How did he call you, or how did he call his cell phone?
He went and found, he had emailed me, but I'm not checking my email because he had his laptop. That was his only way.
Gotcha.
So he had emailed me, and I didn't realize he had emailed me. So I called the airport and was having him paged.
Wow. Wait, so you did get the email eventually?
I got the email eventually.
Oh, yes. And so you called the airport and had him paged saying, honey, I'm on my way and I have your cell phone. That's totally Amanda. Can you please page Sean? Tell him,
excuse me,
I am on my way with his phone.
We have a situation here. I know.
I wonder if they typically do that. Hello, my name's Amanda. I am a morning show radio host.
I didn't say that. I just was nice. I just was nice. You know, you can get a lot with niceness.
Well, I wonder what did they page him to come to the phone?
I forget. I was like, listen, I got a situation. My boyfriend, Sean, he's catching a flight right now. He's going to be gone for a week. He accidentally left his phone in my car, and I can't call him to tell him that I'm on my way. Can you page him and say, Sean Pudone, Amanda is on her way with your phone. Meet her at,
Oh, really? That's cool. That's hilarious.
They told him to call call
and
for
you
help
made
or
it
something.
before he boarded the plane.
He delayed his flight, and then
he delayed his
got on
flight.
a later flight.
Oh, wow! And then there was another time where you forgot your phone at the airport, right?
Yeah, make me feel better. Tell me this has happened to you, and you've gone far to retrieve your phone too, because otherwise I'm going to look like a crazy person. So here's the other one. This was the worst because I didn't get my phone back. We were, again, at the airport. My kids and I and my boyfriend, Sean, were traveling back to my stepfather's funeral a couple months ago. And we're on the flight and we've taken off. And I go to my purse to get my phone out to listen to music. No phone. Then I'm panicking. You do that.
Man, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
You do this. You're like, oh, where's my phone? And you're like digging it out. And I dumped out my whole purse. And Sean's like, let me look for it. And he grabs it. And turns out I left it in the bathroom at the Sacramento
How do you
airport.
know you did?
Because I can't remember.
Did you call the pilot? Hey,
I
need you to turn this plane around.
Oh, I think we were calling it.
Oh, okay.
And then somebody answered at the lost and found people and like, yes, we have your phone.
Isn't that like a sense of relief when you hear that? You're like, oh God, you found my phone.
The entire weekend without a phone. I couldn't get it back until Sunday when we flew back. But
at least
it was actually
safe.
very freeing. Sean was like, oh my God, this is going to be the worst weekend ever. And then he goes, actually, this is going to be great because you're not going to be on your phone. I was like, I know, I can't post social media or anything. What I'm going to do? I was like, well, I can just use your phone. He's like, no. But I was with my entire family.
Yeah.
So I was with my kids. I was with him. The only people I would call or text I was with in real life. So
and you still have access to email and everything, you know.
It wasn't. I didn't bring my laptop.
Oh, you didn't bring your laptop either. Oh my goodness.
It was a family funeral, and I just didn't want to. You know.
You're like getting me all tense and stressed.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. So
how far have you gone to retrieve your phone? I would love to know.
Yeah, we have a bunch of people chiming in. You know, I think everybody agrees it's way more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Way more than 10 minutes.
Does it happen to you?
Well, okay. So early on when my wife and I were dating, it was like our second or third date. We had gone to a River Cats baseball game. And apparently, according to her, we did not have a great time. Oh. She felt like I wasn't paying attention to her. And the date didn't go well. She's like, afterwards, she told me this was not going to work out. She was like, okay, this is not going to work out with this guy. He is just not considerate. He is not a considerate guy. Well, I drop her off at her apartment, and I get home and realize her cell phone is in my car, and it's like midnight. And so I decide, you know what? I'm taking this phone back to her house. And it was probably like 15 miles away. So it was like 20-minute, 30-minute drive. And I brought her, knocked on the door midnight.
Yeah.
Got your cell phone. And she gave me this like, you know, oh, well, you didn't have to do that, you know. Gave her cell phone and then went home. And later she told me that was what saved the relationship. Oh, I may not be married to my wife right now if I had not returned the cell phone to her that day. Because she thought, well, this guy, there's no chance. But
kindness.
You never know what that kind gesture is going to do. You could end up with your soulmate.
Kindness is so, I think that's one of the reasons why I fell in love with my boyfriend, Sean. I remember we first started dating and he noticed I had a headlight out in my car. And he's like, you know what, I'll fix that for you. And he goes, bring it over. And remember that? I think I told you about that.
Yes. Was that early on, right?
It was really early. And he said, just bring it over. And he so kindly, he got everything I needed, fixed that bulb. And then I think he washed the car too. And I was like, okay, I think I want to be his
now,
girlfriend.
Amanda,
now,
he is finding everything wrong with your car and your house.
I know.
And so what turned into a blessing is now somewhat of a curse, right?
Gosh, you're right. He bought that thing, this computer thing that you can hook up to cars because he loves to fix things. And then, but I'm having anxiety about, no, please don't find another thing wrong that's going to cost me money that I have to fix. Like, car's fine, it's running. Right. Like, don't find something wrong with it that's going to cost $1,000.
The spare tire is fine. It's still got. Do you still have the spare tire on?
I do. Well, I haven't had time.
You want me to go get it? There's got to be a mobile tire.
I have no time to go take my car in because I'm working downtown every day. I've got so much work going on right now. We have Celebrate America, and my son is in the All-Star tournament.
That's right.
And so even the evenings, as soon as I'm done here, I've got to run up to Auburn so I don't miss his game. So I don't have time to not be with my car.
Tell me the size of your
I need
tire.
a second car.
And we
Yeah.
You want to use the fish truck? Here. You want to use the fish truck?
Yeah, I
roll
should.
up to the baseball game. Like you don't already embarrass your son.
I know.
Imagine you rolling up to his game. Hey, it's Amanda from 103.9
It's
The
not
Fish.
a bad idea.
You can if you want. I'm serious. If you want to use either the new fish truck or you could use the old 1975 fish van that we've had for 22 years. But I'm sure they have some kind of mobile tire changing service that will come to the radio station
That'd be awesome.
and put in a new tire on.
I will do an endorsement for you on the radio if you know that person that will come and put a new tire on my car.
I'm on it. Okay. What time are you leaving today? You will have a new tire.
Thank you, Fish Fam. We love to laugh with you. We've got a great show for you tomorrow. We're going to talk about how to encourage our kids to be confident in their own skin. So you want them not to shy away from things and not to shy away from awesome opportunities. What were you saying? I think you said it best. You're like, I want them to live up to their full potential.
Yes, I want them to live up to what their full potential, not to be afraid of doing things that are hard or scary.
Right. That's going to be on the show around 8, in the 8 o'clock hour. Also, we've got an update on the Burger King guy. This is an incredible story and good news. We do good news every morning at 6, 7, and 8 a.m. because we feel like there's way too much bad news. Oh, and we're going to talk about a listener's idea on how to actually afford to go on vacation because it's pretty bad right now how expensive everything is.
Right.
Thank you, Fish Fam. We love you. Have a fantastic day. Any other thoughts, Matthew?
Join us Friday, Saturday at Celebrate America in Rockland. It's free. Amanda and I are going to be there both days, having lots of fun playing games, giving away Sunsplash tickets. Yeah. There's going to be food trucks, bring the kids. The weather's going to be pretty decent. Yeah. I don't think it's going to reach 90. It's going to be like in the 80s. They're going to have one of the best fireworks shows around. So please come say hi to us.
Yeah,
we're not scary. Come say hi to us at Twin Oaks Park in Rockland.
I'm a little scary. Thank you.